Alright, hey Whizball Gamers, my name is ETGamer16. I'm feeling sick, which I said in my Twitter thingy, tweet. Yeah. So, it do be like that. We're doing a reaction to Smash Bros. Ultimate new DLC character, so that should be pretty interesting. And yeah, just gonna be chilling for about 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with everybody being sick. I know a lot of people that have been sick for the past week or so. And you know what? Since we're talking about Smash, might as well talk about what I think is going to be the characters that might be revealed, or character only, because only one person's going to be revealed. So, a bunch of people think Dante from Devil May Cry is going to be the DLC character, which, okay, I guess that makes kind of sense because on the Devil May Cry Twitter it says they're going to have a big reveal on today. So if it was to be Smash, it would make sense. And then another one is Crash Bandicoot, which would make sense because they have the Crash Team Racing on Switch now, I think. Now, these other two are a lot less likely. There's Bandana D, I think his name is, from the Kirby games. He should be in the thumbnail. And then the least likely, Sekiro from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. But think of it this way. It would be so hype if we could have like Sekiro be revealed in Smash Bros. Ultimate, then like a couple minutes later, boom, Sekiro on Switch. Crazy. I know they probably wouldn't do that, but that would be really cool. Yep, those are my reactions. Also, yesterday, I watched what the heck? I can't remember anything. Being sick sucks, by the way. If you haven't been sick before, which that seems highly unlikely. But, you know, it do be like that. What was I saying? My memory's actual garbage. Oh, right. Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. If you don't watch the CW DC shows, they're good. Sometimes kind of garbage, but they're pretty good. And the crossover event just passed, and oh my gosh, jeez, that was crazy. There was one really big thing that happened, and then another big thing that didn't happen, and I guess they counteract each other. If you watch the two episodes or don't care about being spoiled, yeah. Well, I don't want to spoil anything just in case people are here that haven't watched it or want to watch it. Who knows though? Alright, but this stream should be starting soon. Say what you're gonna be guessing for the new characters in the comments, or comments, chat, whatever. Same thing, not really at all. There's both messages in it. What the heck is this? Oh, there's a UK one too. And it says battling with. Okay. Kinda weird, not gonna lie. Yeah. Let's do this, boys. Where's this? It's not even 9. Okay. Got reverse time. We're back at 6 a.m. Let's go. Why is that clicked on my notifications? That was weird. What? Okay. This is really weird. The chat's just saying, oh. Why can't I hear anything?
Hello everyone, I'm
my
Masahiro
volume wasn't
Sakurai,
on.
director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited.
Did you just say Sora?
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
What?
The development
Come on,
team and other
Sekiro.
stakeholders
Genji,
have been working on
actually.
this fighter with
Let's
the
get
utmost
Genji.
secrecy.
Could be
which means
Overwatch.
other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please
Okay.
understand that it will take a little time. I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, "Wow, really?"
People just laughing in the
So,
background?
let's all
Okay.
share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However,
see
even if you
this.
say, "That's not the character I was picturing," I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
I swear it's gonna be
We
Waluigi.
prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
Oh
Now,
jeez.
let's do this.
What is this? This seems like a meme. What? This looks like something like Final Fantasy or something. I don't know what this is.
Time has finally come
What
to
the-
unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharat.
More Fire Emblem, please no. Wait, why? Why would they add more Fire Emblem?
What
Do-
were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Yes. Oh, guess he
I thought
disagrees
as
with
much.
that.
I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Who the hell is this
Join
Violet?
Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
I actually don't know who this guy is from. Is it from Fire Emblem? Join Smash House.
So
What?
joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
What? Oh, did he just have a whip? Oh gosh. Yeah, that's definitely a Fire Emblem character. What? Damn, he just got bullied.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Not use a sword. Why is it a girl now?
So that is how you plan to win the day?
Gosh dang
So
it.
be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
So it's Lucina. What?
How is this?
You can choose your weapon. Byleth recruits Pilot. What? Is this like an ultimate or something?
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
What?
With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power.
What the?
Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the Sword of the Creator, each weapon matches a direction.
Oh. Okay.
Your will and mine be now as one! To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
I swear, if they say it's two characters. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yay. Not really. Oh my.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle.
Why?
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually.
That's not the right thing.
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
That's the last
First
Tuesday
off,
of
what is
January,
Fire
okay. I don't know, man. What is
It's
Fire
really
Emblem?
hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
The heck? This is a joke. What?
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates
I'm
combat.
seeing tweets. It's just
You can think
you are
of it as
kidding me,
moving
right?
pieces in a board game. Or in other words, a game
I
in which
really
you
hope
advance
this is
units across the
35
board in
minutes.
battle.
So, oh my god.
When we talk about
Please
tactical games
introduce
of that era,
someone else.
there were lots of ones in which you command
Okay,
tanks,
not gonna lie.
aircraft, and
He
so
looks.
on.
This
But
character
Fire
looks
was
kind of
unique
cool,
because
actually.
Each unit was a specific
But, like,
character, sort of like in role-playing games.
Why do we need another Fire Emblem character? We have like 80 already.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
What?
That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
They fainted.
But really, if a
Oh, wait,
character
what?
fell in battle,
Nuzlocke?
you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again.
Oh. Does that mean if this character dies, you can't
Recent entries
use
in the
them?
series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what
Yeah,
have you.
do that in
But a
Pokemon,
lot of
guys.
games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again.
Jeez.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Jeez.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
No.
I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣劣化の剣、聖魔の功績、草原の奇跡。
People are just spamming Fs in the chat.
新暗黒竜。
Hold on, let's see if I can get this.
聖イフヒーローズエコーズ風化設立。
There you go.
You can see
17.
there's a poop ton of Fs. Oh, are you kidding me?
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
I just saw his hand
This is
like...
0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2.
Oh,
2 plus 1
jeez.
equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it?
That's why he had the
You can
3.
actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
People are all like thinking, it's Devil May Cry, it's Kingdom
If
Hearts.
you've given up counting
And
the
it's
knots
just-
in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Oh,
In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic
What?
houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses.
I guess
After a
it do
certain
be like
incident,
that
5 years
sometimes.
pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
Well, okay then.
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
Ah.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I
Finished the
guess we
game in
can't
2
really
days?
have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
Eh.
I did
But
the same
why?
this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Yeah, I wonder why.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story.
So you're just
I'll try
trying
to
to
avoid
promote the
spoilers
game
when I'm
now?
talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
He
Before my
spoils the entire
demonstration,
game.
I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
Damn.
Right now, it's actually November.
Wait,
Therefore,
what?
some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the
You
video.
record this in November? Are you kidding me?
As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Approach Byleth. Great. Yay. I was starting to
So,
think they
this
were
is our
just
new fighter,
joking, but
Byleth.
okay. Faudlin? What? Oh, is this a new map?
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
Wait,
Throws
what?
are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say
What's
they're
their
a
up B?
distance demon.
Oh god, that sounds
The
bad.
hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
I won't spoil
First,
the game
let's
though.
talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward
It
input,
just looks like
the Sword of the
Marth.
Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks,
Wha-
such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form
Damn,
of a whip.
fast fighter.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
How about air
For their up
attacks?
smash attack, they'll
Okay
whip
then.
the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Wait a minute.
It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh,
you can do awful things like this.
okay, so his recovery is
That
just a
said,
grapple,
you'll launch
pretty
opponents
much.
upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but
Alrighty
you can
then.
also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward
Not
and
sure
back
if you
air
can
attacks.
tell, but I'm like
As you can see, they
tired
have a long
of this.
like so.
Honestly,
Marth's
this
air
isn't
attack
a
keeps
character I
opponents in
know,
check too, right?
nor do I really care.
こんな感じで牽制をすることはありますよね。
Like, come on,
If
add
Byleth does the
Sekiro.
same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This
What's
also has
this?
a long range. It'll connect even
Is
with
this
here.
the, yeah, spear?
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
What?
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Ooh. Oh, interesting.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
Okay.
The shaft part is weaker,
Yeah,
so
that
it's
would
not
make
suited to close
sense.
combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward, or downward in this case. Next, the side special
Okay.
move.
Oh, I thought that already was the side.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is
Wait,
at
what's
this
the
distance,
axe?
it'll still hit.
Because I'm guessing he did the down B, maybe?
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
Okay then.
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Well, okay then.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
I thought I already did the downward one.
It's named after a
Guess I
weapon
was
that
wrong.
appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power.
How
And
about
for the down
down
special,
air?
Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike.
Oh, I thought that's
It's a
what he
bold
was already
move,
talking
similar
about.
to the Falcon Punch.
Okay then.
But here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Oh, so it's more like Ganon's
which
thing?
allows you to withstand an attack.
Shoot.
Just so
I
you
feel
know,
like
if
it
you
seems
execute
kinda
a
broken.
Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this.
Jeez.
It's a bit slower than the Falcon
Damage.
Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Oh, well then. Never mind, not
Another
as
notable
broken.
aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're
Oh.
charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of
Jeez.
opponents.
Okay.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
And then you can try
It's
an
as if the
upbeat.
quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Oof.
It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter.
Alright.
Next, we have the neutral
good to
moves.
know.
The bow you
Spam
use
counter.
is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow.
Can you
It seems
hold
pretty
it?
straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow.
Like what?
First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels
Oh.
at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in this stance.
Can Link
It
do
works
that?
up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
That didn't look
You
like
can
it took
perform
long
this
to
move by
charge
keeping the
either.
button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll
Can you
need to
charge
take
up
care
3
when using
times?
this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even
I
with the
see.
shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Oh jeez.
Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could
Alright.
always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's
Yes.
final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
Ooh, hits multiple people.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
ソティスが誰であるのか何なのかというのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
That seems
Now,
like it
let's
could be
talk about the
good.
color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can
What
see,
the heck?
reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier.
Okay.
And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final Smash?
まあこれは原作で
Did we? I can't remember. So is that Burden? Oh no, that's like a Pegasus. New stage. Garrig Mac
Next, I'll introduce the
Monastery.
stage.
Is that what that
For
said?
this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garrig Mach Monastery.
Okay.
This is how Garrig Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral all in one stage.
Cathedral of the Deep.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas.
There's a
The
Pegasus.
first
So
area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
wait,
The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house.
we have
Dimitri,
3
Dedu,
maps,
and Ingrid.
or does it
Not
switch?
Dimitri, Dudu,
I'm
or Ingrid.
confused.
Their names are a bit difficult to say.
The dude
They're largely from
Dimitri
the Holy
and
Kingdom of
Ingrid.
Fargus. Since it's a kingdom,
Not
that
really.
means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not
Let's
end
kill
up
him.
with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you
Okay.
do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the
Oh my
gatekeeper.
gosh, there's
You
21k
often pass through this area
dislikes.
and fire on the
Oh
three
my,
houses,
I
and
didn't
you
even
end up
realize
talking to them
that.
a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform.
Oh,
Just
okay, yeah,
when it
that
seems
makes
like you've come to a
sense.
stop,
I'm gonna like it just because,
you'll
like,
come crashing back down.
jeez.
We've broken through the ceiling and
People
slammed into
hated
the
it,
building.
but this, okay, this is,
And the guests in the
they
reception
were right.
hall
We,
are
no one
Edelgard,
expected
Dorothea,
this,
and Petra of the Black
or
Eagles.
hoped we
Take
wouldn't
note,
get
it's
this
not
anyway.
spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire.
Like, they could have
And
done
as such,
something,
they
like,
embrace their military
with
might.
another character. Like, let's think. They had Piranha
Edelgard
Plant,
is
which
one of the
wasn't really
characters who's
DLC.
central to
They
the
had Persona, or
Depending on the
Joker,
path
I
you
mean.
take, she'll go through
They
some terrible
had
ordeals.
Terry, which was that a switch
You'll
character?
notice
I
there are
don't know.
prominent chandeliers above the stage.
They had
it's possible to knock them down.
Banjo and Kazooie, which is he
However,
Sony?
Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage.
I don't remember.
You can reach it with other fighters, though.
He might have been on Switch at
So,
some
it's nice
point.
if you
I
can
can't
work your way
remember
up
though.
there by getting lucky and
And
being
then
launched
who else
up, or
did
perhaps
they
by
add?
using another fighter as a stepping stone.
There's
There we
one
go.
character
Made
I'm
it.
missing.
And you can knock it down.
Oh, Hero. Yeah, okay, he's a Switch
Also, you can
character
break this
or
table.
Nintendo character.
Like so. Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku
Kill
Castle
him.
stage, it can
Kill
break if
him
you launch
now.
the opponent
Well,
into it at
Hero's
close
not
range.
just Nintendo, but I'm pretty sure his new game's on
Next up,
the
the bridge.
Switch.
The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this
The
long
platform
area.
does not look
It's very
reliable.
wide indeed.
Yo, it's the Pegasus.
It's similar to the bridge of Elden
okay.
Stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer,
Horse.
Claude,
House,
Hilda, and
not
Lawrence.
horse.
They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Huh.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a
You know,
wide
there's
assortment of
supposed to
members.
be 30 minutes of
And Claude
info.
is
We
the
might get
sharpest of the bunch.
something, a little something when this is
Incidentally, both
done.
Claude and Hilda are the names of
Maybe.
characters that appear in
I would
Genealogy
hope.
of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training.
Yeah. Get him,
As for the
Pegasus.
bridge's design,
Kill
it's
him.
just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a
Rip.
place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense,
Is he
I
like
think
the
it suits
first
the
Fire
Golden Deer
Emblem
perfectly.
character to not have a counter? I think he might be.
The last area is the cathedral,
Oh,
only
the
with
deep.
some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flayn might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad
Win,
Strike with the
Joker.
DLC teams pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker!
What the hell, Joker? You loser.
And Hero! Gee,
So you just-
we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
But
it's still
basically,
a
I'm trying
Joker
to defeat
see.
all 5 opponents with just the Professor gear.
But
But as expected,
you
it's
can do.
going to be
Wait,
a
as
pretty tough
items.
battle.
Why
so
do you have
using
items
anything
on?
I can get my hands on.
Oh, jeez.
It's not going to land that easily.
Wait, does Robin have a counter?
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Oh.
And again.
Feckin', you got this, my boy. Ooh,
I
hit him
better
with
keep
it.
my distance.
Oh, that just happened.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
That just happened. Bombs!
That's scary.
Bombs!
He's invincible for a moment here.
Oh, gee. Oh, that would have been so much damage right off the bat.
Lots of explosives.
You got this, Ike.
Ouch.
I believe.
He perfect shielded that, huh?
Wait, is this a CPU?
Good one.
Okay, that's why he's doing, like, god awful.
If I do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected.
Bombs. Come on. Oh, jeez. What is all that?
Good. There's Mom.
There's who?
You're in a good spot, Mom.
They just call it Mom.
Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
Ooh, get the smash.
I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball. See? They got it.
And you are basically dead.
But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance.
Okay then.
There's another smash ball.
Bots
Yes,
absolute.
got it.
What?
Now! What are you charging up for? There's still more.
Ooh, get the hammer.
Whack.
Get the
Go on,
ultimate
you
hammer.
can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Okay.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
You're trying and then you use like Gardevoir,
It
some
can be
weird
fun to play like
brain
this, especially
thing.
in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on
Started
yourself.
streaming
The
60
end.
minutes ago. Jeez. 24K song collection. Okay, yeah, I get the feeling we're not
Now,
getting a
about the
new
additional
character
music.
after this anyway.
Since
I mean,
it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. A
Yeah,
selection this time
I
has
wonder
been
why.
made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
do we really need
We're
all
also
this
adding
new
in
stuff?
a new spirit
Oh,
board.
what's the spirits like?
It includes the house leaders among some of the other
Does it say
popular
hope?
characters.
Eh.
Sophist is
Legendary.
Legend class.
Do it. Do it right now.
Also, there's a new classic mode route,
You
the
fool.
Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a
Oh,
look.
jeez. Say it. It would be funny if Dante's a Mii fighter. That would piss off so many people. Actually, I kind of want that now. Do it. Assassin's Creed? That's not Assassin's Creed. What's Altair? Unless it actually, I don't know. Rabbids? Oh, jeez. Yo. It's time. You can do it, Rabbids. Ooh, hit him. What the heck is that? Mega Man X. Or 10. X Gunner. Ooh. Hit him. Beat him up. Mega Man Battle Network. What is Mega Man.exe has stopped working. Cuphead. What? Oh god. Cuphead's in the game. Oh my god. Cuphead's in Smash, guys. What? Okay. Oh, kidnapped. Okay then. January 28th as well. Honestly, I could see this already in the
は
game.
い、今回新
This
しく
time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
Yeah, saw that.
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
Oh,
It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
okay.
I hope you enjoy these as well.
I don't really know much about Cuphead.
After
So,
purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing
Ripperonis.
feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
Damn, you can just get Sans for free,
And now, onto the
I
amiibo.
guess. Amiibo.
The color palette for Dark
Why?
Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
No.
Dark Samus and
Looks
Richter are
kinda
planned for
weird.
release on Friday,
Tomorrow?
January 17th.
Okay. Okay.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete.
Well, give
The
us a
lineup
hint
was
to
Joker,
who's next.
Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Alright.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new
What the
style of
heck was
play.
that? Terry just did a thing. Oh. Bye, Byleth.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line.
Give us a hint,
I had thought
maybe?
that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Thank you. Are you gonna show us or just say? Oh. Okay. Wait, 11? Well, damn.
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time.
Jeez.
For this reason, we
Oh
will be
my
releasing the
God,
Super
big
Smash
Ray.
Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
Well, give us a hint to
And
the
now that
next
it's
character.
official, we intend to move ahead with development.
He's not
Of
gonna
course,
give us a
like
hint
last
to
time,
who
the
the next
content
guy
will remain
is.
unknown for now, and I'm
Yeah,
personally very sorry
big
that we
sad.
have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
Oh, well, give
Even
us
if I
a
receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter,
Wow,
I'm afraid it would
Luigi.
be very hard to consider them.
Hey, Waluigi can get in. Come on.
But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a
What's that?
Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
New character. Oh, Breath of the Wild Link again. Oh,
It's a Mii Fighter costume
What?
for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
the heck
This
is
will not
that?
be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Ooh. Honestly.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
Damn.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world. Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems.
My
so I
god,
don't
why
know
was
if
there
that's
so
really
many
counted for.
versions?
Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Eh.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
It goes to play Persona.
The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC,
Wow.
which means no breaks for me.
Oh no.
I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Alright, now time to place your bets for the next character. I think it's gonna be Sekiro. Did it just restart the stream? Oh. Hitting him with the Oh, I wasn't even live. Good job, me. 62K. Wow. Jeez. A lot of people are watching. So is that the end? Is that the end of a lifetime? Oh. Okay. Eh. Unknown error. Oh, that's nice. Well, guess that's the end. Thank you guys for joining this stream if anyone is here. 45-minute stream. Well, okay then. Yeah, we got new Smash character, Byleth. Huh. And I guess a confirmation that we're getting 6 new characters eventually. Which, that's cool. So, my guesses are Banana whatever, the guy in the thumbnail with the spear, and then Sekiro, and then Crash Bandicoot. Yes, I think that's how you say it. Then Dante, because why not? And then Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I think that's 5 now. And then, we gotta add something for Pokemon. Yep. Actually, no, we're gonna add Solaire. There, boom. That's the 6 characters, I think. I'm not good at math, so, it do be like that sometimes. Thanks for watching the stream, and, see you guys in Pokemon Sword tonight. I think it has an intro moment. Honestly, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna check on my phone. What episode is this? Oh, yep, it's a good one. So go check it out tonight. It's gonna be up at 5 p.m. EST. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.